How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do another premiere draft on the murders at Karlov Manor, but before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, and more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description where you catch us streaming video games, leathercrafts, and Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, alright, pack one, pick one, what do we got? Let's see. Ooh, what is, excuse me? I've never even drafted this, right? What's the button? Yeah, I've never drafted this one. Etrata. What do you do again? I think it's assassins you control. Deals damage. Click the top card of that. Face down creatures you have. If you can't exile and cast without paying the mana cost. That seems fine. I think we could even splash that. There's a few assassins in the set, right? At common. We're passing a Private Eye, which is also pretty first pickable, and it might be even more first pickable. Projector Inspector's good. Gadget Technician's fine. I think I have to take the Etrata. A 1/4 with Death Touch kind of attacks pretty well, actually. So let's take that. Lush Portico is, fixing. Faithlight's actually not bad. I've got by that a few times. But yeah, I think I'd like Etrata, then Private Eye, then Gadget Tech. I'll take the Etrata. Private Eye is watching you. Are you an assassin? You're not an assassin. You're just a vampire. There's a Novice Inspector. There's a Leering Onlooker. It feels bad passing a Novice Inspector after passing that Private Eye. Somebody to our left is going to be super into detectives. I think the correct pick is the Leering Onlooker. A 1/3 blocks those early plays pretty well. It flies, right? And it gets you 2 flyers later on. I think that's worth playing. Culvert Ambusher. I'm not as impressed by this. Sometimes it can act as like targeted removal. It's like, oh yeah, that's got to block now. You could block it with other things, but that's got to block. And I'm attacking with like my Dog Walker or something. So that has to at least block my Dog Walker. I'm going to take the Leering Onlooker. The Novice Inspector's fine. And like, I don't really want to be super in black, but I'm still taking the Leering Onlooker because it's just such a good card. All right. I think the makeshift binding is pretty good. I like the Nervous Gardener as well. We've passed 2 white cards, so passing this to our left is probably going to be bad for us. Maybe the take here is actually Case of the Trampled Garden. I've lost to this card a few times because it gets your creatures big, and then if your creatures are huge, now your creatures repeatedly have evasion. It's not the best play on turn 3, but it is a really good play on turn 4, 5, or 6. And if you solve it immediately, that's just great. Nervous Gardener also here. Tempted to just take that instead of the Case, but I think the Case has higher upside currently. Although with the Nervous Gardener, it allows us to splash way better. I also like the Vengeful Creeper. You know what? Let's take the Gardener. It's also a 2-drop. Let's see. Presumed Dead is kind of fine. Scene of the Crime is all right. Escape Tunnel. I think we take the Escape Tunnel here. It's probably the better of any of these cards currently. Although the Slimy and it really does feel like we're being shoved into funneled into black. I do like Presumed Dead, especially because this can flip over a disguised creature for free, essentially, when it dies. And it's got Menace now, so it's suspected. So, like, you get a really good blocker there. There's also Slimy Dual Leech, which I'm not opposed to, actually. It also plays okay with Etrata. I think the correct pick is the Escape Tunnel. Let's take the Escape Tunnel. There's a Satchel. There's another Leering Onlooker. There's a lot of really good cards here. Satchel's good. Onlooker's good. Auspicious Arrival's good. Smugs is good. Cold Case Cracker's good. Automaton's good. Strider is good. And Basilica Stalker is okay. All right. So, what do we take here? This is actually really hard. I think the correct choice is either Bubble Smuggler, Cold Case Detective, or Leering Onlooker, and I'm leaning towards the Leering Onlooker. It feels like we're heavy in black, so we're going to look for those really good black cards. Like, oh my god, Niv Mizzet, get out of here. You're not a really good black card. And this, we got another one of these around. I think we could take this. Is it better than Alley Assailant? I don't know. Is it better than Bubble Smugs? I think Smugs is better, right? This being a 3/3 for 3 that sometimes drains your opponent, I'm not a big fan of that. I like Bubble Smuggler though. Sometimes it's a 6/5, you know? Like surprise, pff, right? Yeah, let's take the Bubble Smuggler. This is not bad. This is also really good. Unauthorized exit. I don't know how I feel about black, blue tempo. You're an advisor, can't be blocked. I think we take the unauthorized exit here. Yeah, just being able to bounce something in response to one of their combat tricks is pretty good, I feel. Burden of Proof. Otherwise, it has base power and toughness 1/1, can't block detectives. That detective's deck is far away from us. We'll take another exit. Faith Flight seems good, but Gadget Technician wield. This is the pack 1. Of all those cards that I mentioned earlier, Gadget Technician did in fact wheel. Confiscation, not a big fan of that one. Target card from your graveyard to the battlefield, suspect it, or any of these other ones. You're a rogue. Why are you not an assassin? You would think that there'd be more assassins. I'm going to take the Scoundrel because you played as a 3-drop. Fairy Snoop is actually really good for this more tempo-oriented deck. Shady Informant's playable, but I don't think we're playing it. And Basilica Stalker wield, which is not bad. Oh boy. Ezrim, Agency Chief. There's also a murder. Ezrim, Agency Chief. I think we take that. I think we do take that. I think we take that. It's just way too good. I think it's too huge of a bomb, and we play it on turn 6+, right? When we have 6 mana up. Does it change what we're doing? Maybe. We did pass a... To our left, we passed a what's it called? A Private Eye, and the 1-drop, the Novice Inspector. But I think that this is too good to pass up. It sucks how hard it is to splash, but that's not the splash. Etrada's the splash, right? Fairy Snoop we could play for in blue. Technician we could play in blue. Bubble Smuggler we can play in blue. Yeah. We're taking the Ezrim. Everybody shush. Everybody shush. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We're taking the Ezrim. We're so far off of green. I'm just gonna put that away. Our black might not be the best place to be in right now. 2 Leering Onlookers is okay, but not great, right? This land is not for us. I think we take the Extract a Confession. There's something to be said about murder. Usually it's not great because of all the ward, whereas Extract Confession is a nice 2-drop spell that makes your opponent essentially have to sacrifice their face-down creature. It's also very more control-y, and later on in the game we can collect evidence 6 to get something way bigger. So I'm going to take Extract. Let's see. We do want to support our Ezrim a little bit better with someone. There's another Detective Satchel. I've played this together. Oh god, there's a Long Goodbye. I'm not splashing for red. I'm sorry, I'm not. There's another Gadget Technician too. There's an Unscrupulous Agent and a Long Goodbye. I'm going to take the Long Goodbye here. The Unscrupulous Agent's great. The Basilica Stalker's okay. I would like both of these actually in the deck. And the Gadget Technician would be fantastic. But if you can do Jeskai and have a Detective Satchel along with an Ezrim, it just kind of goes infinite. You keep getting to sacrifice a Thopter to make a Thopter and protect Ezrim as long as you have 1 mana up. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm taking the Long Goodbye though. Nice 2-drop to deal with your opponent's onboard presence. Coerce to Kill. If ever there was a deck for it, I think this is going to be the deck. Officious Interrogation is fine. We're not in those colors. I'm going to take Coerce to Kill. We're keeping the Escape Tunnel. We are definitely considering all of our blue. There's also Market Watch Phantom, which is great, but I think Coerce to Kill is like way better. I think it has way better upside. It's like remove that. Also, if we trade with that, that's a 2-for-1. Yeah, we'll take the Coerce to Kill. Toxin Analysis is okay. Flotsam Jetsam. I'm not the biggest fan of Flotsam Jetsam. Wow, Goblin War Chief. What are you doing here, buddy? Meddling Youth. Somebody's going to be real happy about that. I think we take the Toxin Analysis over the Shady Informant, because the Toxin Analysis allows our smaller creatures like the leering onlookers to trade or kill somewhat bigger creatures. And it investigates, so I do like that. There's a curious cadaver. We're kind of in a blue-black control shell, I think. It's whenever we sacrifice a clue, right? So we need more ways to get clues, but I'm going to take the curious cadaver. We could also just like mill it and then get it back later. We need ways to get clues, though. There's a dual leech. There's a, oh my god, it's lightning helix. Is this now a good time to take the dual leech? I don't know, actually. I think we still take Bubble Smuggler over it. Yeah, I think we take Bubs over it. There's another officious interrogation. There's a surveillance monitor. There's also a lead pipe. I don't like the lead pipe. And yeah, I don't like that card either. We'll take the surveillance monitor. Snarling Gorehound's a fine 1-drop. Criminologist is not for us. Basilica Stalker is great. I don't like the Criminologist. Again, it's like a 4/5 for 5. There's so many things that just go, oh, that I guess is dead. Gadget Technician is great. I'll take that. Rot Farm Mortipate is going right to the sideboard. We don't care for that card at all. I don't think we have any other assassins, right? Assassin 1. The only assassin that I could think of in common is that 2/1 for 2 that has an activated ability where you suspect it and then put 1/1 counters on it. And that's not a great card. That's not where you really want to be. Although, in like a more controlling deck, it ends up being a great finisher. You know, like you've 1-for-1s their entire hand, and then suddenly you just we're not playing that behind the mask. Then you suddenly go, oh yeah, here's this thing. Forensic Researcher. Untap another permanent or collect evidence. I think this is the kind of deck where we want something like Public Thoroughfare if we're gonna try splashing for Ezram. Yeah, we need to have that extra bit of flex spot, I think. Snarling Gorehound is great for the black-white deck, but we're blue-black and we're doing control-y shenanigans. So I'm going to take the Public Thoroughfare. It's not the best fixing. We also have an Escape Tunnel. Again, not the best fixing, but we do need it. We need it. The land was also worth, oh my god. We can splash for Rakdos. We can splash for Rakdos. This is just 6 mana, draw 2. We can splash for Rakdos. There's no way we can't. If you're in one of these colors, you splash for Rakdos. I guess our to our right was not. You take Rakdos, and we even consider playing him over Ezram. Rakdos is either deal with this immediately, or I'm going to draw 2 cards and run away with the game. You want to play more control-y with your deck. We're passing up a Coveted Falcon. Not too worried about that, actually. And a Fairy Snoop. But we definitely take the Rakdos. That's a huge bomb. Illicit Masquerade's bad. A Coroner's bad. Another Exit. Do we take another Exit? I think Exit's probably better than anything else in this pack for us. We don't want to play this on turn 2, so we're not going to have the black sources for it. We're going to take the Exit. It's a lot of Masquerades going around. Masquerade! Wow. Our colors are like kind of drying up pretty quickly. If you would draw a card while your library has and it's hexproof. There's nothing great for us here, actually. Like Makeshift Binding, yeah, nah. We'll take this. There's a Fester Leech. What do you do again? Mill 2. Slice from the Shadows is probably better, just because it's removal. So I will take Slice. Fester Leech is fine. I don't want to mill over like our bombs though, which is why I'm going to take the Slice. We basically want all of our cards in our hand. I'm going to take another Slice here. Kind of happy to see it, actually. Because yeah, like it can't be countered. Target creature gets -X/-X, so it scales pretty well with the game. And early on, you could just kill something small, like a disguised creature. Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix. Again, there's so many of those going around. This is not the wheel yet. Curious Inquiry is interesting. I don't think we want to be there. I don't think we want to be there. But it would be nice if it worked. Let's take it. I think it's better than the other one. Wow, this satchel is like going all the way around. There's a treacherous greed, which I don't think we take here. We could play it. No, we can't. I'm sorry. I think we take the inspector instead. Yeah. There's a jaded analyst or a gorehound. I think we take the gorehound. Kind of wish we had some more Thoughtseize type effects. Hotshot Investigators is actually kind of fine. It bounces something, and then if it's one of our somethings, we get to investigate. I don't like either of these. How are we doing on creatures? We have 21 creatures. We're gonna have to cut. So let's take the Cerebral Confiscation, but we're probably not playing it. Although there's something to be said about playing Cerebral Confiscation to just force discards. I don't think we have enough discard forcing though. And there's a slime. All right. We got some work to do, ladies and gentlemen. I took an Ezram and a Rakdos. That probably wasn't the wisest thing to do. Let's see. Change the layout. We're definitely playing Rakdos. We're definitely playing Etrata, right? So T Cree. All right. I like the Smugs. I like the Inspector. Etrata's fine. Snoop is great. Scoundrel. I don't know how we feel about that. Cadaver. How many clues do we have? I don't think we have many clue things. Like, there's toxic analysis. This makes clues. All right. These surveil. I wish we got out cold. I'm going to cut one of these at the very least. I don't think we need the confiscation. Coerce to kill is also removal. Let's see. Let's put things into... Okay, we're cutting the conundrum. I took that only because it was a blue card. Rack a scoundrel. I have a lot of 4s. These are 2s or 3s. That's fine. This is an X spell. Curious Inquiry. I might have to cut that. Extract a Confession's fine. Long Goodbye is also fine. We need our removal spells for this deck to work. We do want one of... Oh, Shady Informant, you're also a 3-drop. We want to keep hitting our land drops, right? So the Surveil is going to be important. Extracting Confession. We have very few card draw engine cards here. We do have this for Surveil, which is good. 1 Plains. Is that correct? Considering Ezram requires 2? Like, because it's saying play 2 mountains, and I think that's incorrect. I think we play 1 mountain. I think we play 2 plains. This is no forest whatsoever. Oh, hold on. Let's actually get this down. Okay, so that's a 6-drop. That's a 6-drop. So what's our creature count look like? 20? Yeah. All right. So goodbye, Hotshot Investigators. Spectre. We have no other assassins, right? We have the 1 assassin. So Etrata does something cute. Maybe 1 time. I don't... Part of me wonders if I should keep her, right? I'm going to cut a Gorehound. I'm going to cut the... a Basilica Stalker, right? The Cadaver might be important. I don't know how many times we're going to get clues. So maybe we do get rid of that, because we only have Curious Inquiry and then Toxin Analysis to get clues. Oh, and Agency Chief, but he gets 2 on his own. Maybe it's better to just cut him entirely. The Agency Chief. And then cut the plains. Right? We do need to have, this is 7, 13, 14, 15, 16. We need another land, and it's probably going to be an Island. Yeah. We need like 16. Sorry, 17 lands. We have to cut 3 cards. Oh, God, I feel like it does have to be Ezram. All right. Goodbye, Ezram. I'm sorry. And probably Inquiry. And we cut too many creatures. We'll go back. Cut an exit. Because these are all removal spells, right? Hold on. How many lands do we have again? 17, right? Yeah, 17 lands. How do we only have 16 creatures if we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, that's right. Okay. Jeez. Okay. cut that. We need more creatures. I really want to try Ezra. I'm sorry. We're putting Ezra back in. It feels right. It feels more correct. We're trying to do more control-y stuff, so I think that that's more correct. Gadget tech. Maybe we get rid of the scoundrel. No. No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We're just like 7 colors. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh no, going into round 1. We're 7 colors. Rakdos, I love you. Please save me from myself. It's okay. It's okay. Listen. Listen, all you gotta do is draft bombs and then play your bombs. And then you win. I think that's how that works. This is fine. Keep. Gorehound turn 1. Thoroughfare turn 2. Our mana base is pretty slow here. I think we just attack here. And then we play the Thoroughfare. Tap this. Turn 3, we can play an island and then face down a Snoop. And I think turn 4, we're going to get a red source. Oh no, get a blue. Maybe we should get a white source, actually. This is actually very important to figure out what to grab with the tunnel. We have the Rakdos. Okay. That's a 2-2, sure. We'll play this. Hit you with that. I think we just face down that. I don't want the surveillance monitor right now. We have a bunch of cards to play now, and I just want to get to 6 lands to play Rakdos here. Opponent's playing white, green. Yep, face down card. Okay. Yep. Okay, we can pay this. So I actually do want to just play this land here. Actually, no. Because then we could just face up the Gadget Technician. You know what? Let's just... Alright, so you undisguise for 4. Oh, okay, so we do need the untapped land right now. If they trade here, I flip this up and kill their Market Watch Phantom. And if they don't, we're fine. 1-2, and we just play this face up. Have a 3-2 and a 1-1. Projector Inspector? No, I don't think we need him right now. On this board, Projector Inspector is not great. Next turn, we can Fairy Snoop face down or face up, but I'd rather face down and then turn him face up to look at the top 2 cards. Next turn, we attack with everything. Oh, I think I double block. Death Touch, Haste, Ward, Collect up. That's a real suspect thing to be doing there. It's not like it has First Strike. That's so weird. All right, so next... I'm gonna send this both in. Yep. Okay. Regardless, I can't face that up anyway. So let's play this face down in defense mode. We don't need another swamp right now, right? Yeah, we don't, because we have that. So end turn, and I can get a white source here. Or sorry, yeah, I can get a white source, and we have the red from the Thoroughfare to then just play Rakdos. What do you do again? Oh, yeah, you're fine. Sure. It's just a Fairy Snoop. I'm fine with that. Think opponent, yeah. We said white source, right? Yeah, it's got to be a white source so that we can cast our Ezram. In case we get the Ezram. Land, go. Hit them. And then this immediately draws us 2 cards unless they want to sacrifice their board. So he's already replaced himself. and put our opponent in a situation where they really can't do anything. I'm not going to block with Rakdos if they attack. I'm just going to let them hit me. And thank you. Ooh, a long goodbye and a red source. Yeah. Now opponent's like, I have to deal with this. Did we get lucky on our mana base? Maybe we did this time. I think we turned face down the Gadget Technician, tapping 1, 2, 3, and then face it up, or hold up long goodbye just in case. We play a land, attack with these two. I think that's fine. I don't know what this could be. Right? They have 5 mana and they're playing Naya. Okay. No blocks. That's the fastest snap no block I've ever done. And I think next turn, actually, if they tap out here, let's say, I'm going to long goodbye this face down card before I attack. Novice Inspector, okay. Sure. Gives it flying. I know that they must have like a combat trick or 2 or 3 or 4 in their hand, and that's why they were like, well, I'm actually going to do this way. All right, so Black Source is pretty good here. Next, we're just going to send in this guy. Okay. I am going to turn this face up. If they combat trick that, I can still long goodbye it. Yep. Kill that. Oh, they had a Vengeful Creeper. Rest in peace, buddy. Okay. And end turn. I draw 2, or you sacrifice. You can't sacrifice. Yeah, so I draw 2. Cool, thank you. I think now would be the time for them to scoop. Demand answers. Okay. Pass. I guess they could be close to getting after that they could be closer to finding an answer to Rakdos. And he hasn't pulled us that far ahead yet. I didn't get any cards that get cards back from our graveyard, which is of concern. He has been digging us that much closer to our Ezram, as has the Snarling Gorehound. Ooh, okay. So that's a 5/5, yep. I think we could just attack with the with that thing now. Okay, so play this. If I face down this, I could still, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I face this down, I could still face it up to give something indestructible. I think that's what we do here. So, but let's just attack with these two here. And if they double block the Gorehound, I can Toxin Analysis, and that'd be hilarious. Okay. They're taking that. I'm going to face this down for, hold on. Face down as the squeeze. There you are, buddy. Oh, I didn't have enough. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Worst comes to worst, we can use the Gadget Technician. Oh, we're about to draw that too. No, not that one. Face this down as a disguise. Again, that's fine. End turn. Draw some cards. Or you could sacrifice your board. I think this is the time to... My God. I think this is a good time for them to scoop. I really do. This is too much, like, stuff in my hand versus non-stuff in yours. Even if they kill the Rakdos, I'm still too far ahead. Sure. It's +2/+0, so it becomes a 7. Yeah, that's not good enough. damage dealt equal to... Okay. Goodbye, Rakdos. I'm sorry, buddy. It's okay. It's a 7/5. Okay, we'll put the Gadget Technician in front of the Crowd Control Warden and use the Toxin Analysis if they force our hand. Kind of like, dang, I was trying to avoid that. I thought I had one more land for to flip over this guy, the Rakish Scoundrel, but it's okay. I think we still have them. I don't think they could attack here. Then again, they could have enough combat tricks to kill us if they have them in their hand, and that would be wild. Opponent's deep in the tank, super deep in the tank, and I am tempted to just long goodbye the Novice Inspector. I'm hoping they just play a disguise creature here and end their turn. My mana base is so stupid. I'm so sorry, everybody. But like, fortunately, we could just like cast whatever we want. Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're exiling something. They're exiling something. Another bite down on crime. Okay. Okay. Sure. Oh, are they going for the win here? Yeah. Resolve. Sure. Are they going to go for the attack here? I will 100% block that and cast Toxin Analysis. Okay. Do I long goodbye? No. I really wanted them to cast something else. I could just kill this, right? Land. I could flip this over, make this indestructible, give it Death Touch with Toxin Analysis, and just fuck it, attack. Yeah. And then I can't block the Gorehound. Can't block the Gorehound. We'll turn this face up. Give it indestructible. Okay. And then we can still... You know what? End turn. I'm going to leave up my interaction. We're not going to play Etrata just yet. There's no reason to show it to them, even though I'm not playing in best of 3. Where if we were playing in best of 3, I would not play the Etrata definitely here, or the Ezram. I would just try to win with these 3 cards over here. Okay, they have another Ferox. All right, I guess that's so weird. It's not a 3-drop, right? All right, it's a 4-drop. Collect evidence for that doesn't kill us though. I'm gonna long goodbye the Novice Inspector, end of their turn. Pass. Like, there's no reason for them to attack here. Okay, so long goodbye that. If they have... I don't think there's anything in white that protects it from being destroyed. What? Face up creatures... Oh, okay. That's wild. Wait, what does that do? I'm sorry, hold on. No. Hold on. What does that card do? Turn target face down creature face up. That's not really great for a card. Or exile any number of face up creatures you control with a disguise in a face down pile. Shuffle that pile, then cloak them. They hadn't. Okay, so they done. Sure. I don't know what they were trying to do there. But they were dead to the 1/1 with Menace, which is funny. It's like, what is this card? I don't even know. I don't want to know. I want to know going into round 2. What was okay. I wonder what brought them into Naya. I'll find out later that they were a Niv Mizzet deck and they just never drew the other lands. You imagine. What is this? I thought I changed this. Okay. That was interesting, I'll say that. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Turn 1. I need more lands, but I think this is fine. If I pitch the Basilica Stalker, we can try to draw into more lands for Surveillance Monitor, and I think that that's okay. Turn 1, Gorehound is okay as well. Lead Pipe. There's a land. What am I doing? Arf, arf, arf. I think we could also... Oh yeah, turn 3, we just Basilica Stalker, don't we? Alright. Ooh, that's good too. I'm gonna attack here. Gonk. Play the Leering Onlooker. Are they gonna sack that for a card? Wow, okay. We get to Surveil. Nope. Oh, we're definitely playing that turn 3. You kidding me? Come on, baby. Repeat Offender. All right. And they're stuck on lands. Damn. Guess I'm on my way. Land. Bubble Smugs to the grave. To the grave. Next turn, I think we're going to Projector Inspect. Okay. Unscrupulous Agent. Exile a card from my hand. I think it's the Toxin Analysis. Sorry. Rest in peace, Toxin Analysis. Alright. I think we just attack with everything here, right? If they want to block, they can. It's one of those, like, I don't think we care here. And I get to cloak a card from their hand if they don't block the Etrata. You have to double block that, friend. Yes, okay. Kill that one. What did we get? That's a Repeat Offender. Okay. I'm gonna play the Projector Inspector. I'll draw a card. I do not want the Informant here. I'd rather have the Rakish Scoundrel or the Basilica Stalker. And if we draw a land, we can Surveillance Monitor and get a flyer out of that, and that I think is great. Actually. Guess I'm home. Oh god, that was real. That was kind of wild, actually. Turn this card face up. I'm not going to pay that. I'm just going to keep this as a 2/2. Delny. Okay. All right, buddy. That's not good enough, I want to say. Perfect. Land? We don't have the Basilica Stalker anymore, so I think we're just going to send this in. Yeah. 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 I don't know if they want the Etrata to hit them again. It will cost... It gets me another free creature, which is great. It's absolutely wild that that happens. And we're going to see what we get before we even play another card here. Yeah? Okay. Sure. Yep. Goodbye, Delny. What do we get here? We got a Snarling Gorehound. Alright, play this. If our opponent has, like, a Wrath, that'd be real bad for us. Gorehound and Inspector. Gets token. A Thopter, rather. So I'm not going to play out any more creatures. I'm just going to keep swinging with what we have. Good game. Thank you, Etrata, for winning that by yourself. That was all Etrata. All Etrata. All Etrata. This stupid card got us 1/2 cards. They couldn't draw a land. We weren't getting their lands either. We were just getting like a 2-drop and a 1-drop, but like still, you know. Jesus Christ, Etrata. And like our opponent just didn't want to block it because they knew that it was going to cost them a creature. So it was like, you know, they have a trick. This is bad for us. Oh, I'm so sorry, opponent. I'm just sometimes you don't get to resolve. You don't get to remove a bomb. Rakdos did it last game. Etrata did it this game. Actually, they got rid of our Rakdos last game after it drew us 6 cards. That was too late. All right, 2-0 going into round 3. I think this deck is more interesting. It certainly has like higher variance, but also there's way more upside in some of the silly things we can do. Right? Ugh. Alright, here's our opponent. Okay. I thought our opponent's name was Ectoplasm. We go first, extract a confession into a 3-drop. That's perfect. Course to kill later on. Go. Perfect. Go. Next, end turn. Repeat offender. I'm going to extract that. Extract. And black source, go. We have coerce to kill, and we have a shady informant that we'd be able to flip up whenever we need to. Slime against. Okay. There's also a bubble smuggler. Let's face down the bubble smugs. Right? Yeah, let's face down the bubble smugs. You know what's funny is coerce to kill. If they have like a big enough slime token and we steal it, it becomes like even bigger. Oh, why did I play it face up? I'm dumb. I should have played it face down. Yep. This was an unwise decision. I don't know why I played it face up. Chalk one up to me being a dummy dum-dum. That's definitely a punt, but our opponent is deep in the tankerino. Yeah, they're doing the bite down. Yep. Makes sense. See? That wouldn't have happened had I played it face down in defense mode. What do you... Okay, so if I play this, I can face down you for black, black, blue. And then we can face up you at any moment for... That's actually really... That was a fantastic draw there. We could face up it at any point for... Block like this. Turn it face up. And if they have a combat trick and they want to waste it here, that's fine. Okay. Sure. Repeat offender. That's actually a really funny thing to steal. I will face down this. I'm not going to block this. I'm just going to hit him with the flyer. Go get him, Thopter-chan! Alright. Alright, they're suspecting it, so I can't block it. Oh, no. Please pump it up. Please just spend your turn pumping it up. Okay. Play something big that I can steal. No? Alright. Alright, that's that. Alright, so next. I'll attack. Okay. I'm going to keep a swamp in my hand. We're going to play a plains and we're going to pass. We've been really flooded here. If they just pump this up, that's also kind of weird. If that's their only plan, like, that's not wonderful. Okay. I want to use the course to kill on something that, like, actually matters and not their repeat offender. So, but it looks like I might have to use it on their repeat offender. It'd be a 3/3 Death Toucher? Yeah. Audience with Trostani. Sure. My turn? Alright. We're gonna just attack here. I don't know if I should flip this up yet. Okay. I'm tempted to just steal that, but we're gonna face down this guy. Because Bubble Smugs is, like, very, very much a problem here. Or it can be. Yep. I am reaching very close to the sun. Yeah, it's 6. Okay, pass. Uh-huh. Yep. I might be dead to this plus what? Get a no, not get a leg up. The giant growth. That'd be hilarious. I think it would be hilarious. Come on, keep pumping. Yep. 7-6. Do you have the giant growth? Oh, the giant growth kills us. That puts us at 3. Okay. Turn this face up. Make it a 4-2. Okay. Course to kill. Steal that. And then I'm going to empty my hand here. Steal that. Yep. Next. I'm going to hit them with the Shady Informant and the face down card. Land Etrata. Yep. Sample collector. Cool. Murder. Good game. Oh, wow. Okay. So they could have murdered our Etrata, but they were just like, nah, I'm dead. View battlefield. Like, you don't want to throw the murder at the repeat offender, right? If they can't block it with the sample collector, so they have to block the Shady Informant, which means they still take another 2, and then this is another 1, so that's already 9. And then the Etrata exists, right? Whatever else they had in their hand was not enough. Leave match. 3-0. I think this deck's pretty good. This deck's been pretty good so far, I think. Yeah, 3-0. All right, we got our entry fee back. Let's try to make it even better. Wow. Etrata's stupid. Wow, Etrata's dumb. So is making your land drops. Like, we were initially getting very flooded there. And we stopped and we started to draw action, and that was what we needed. Also, stealing the creature that they sunk all that mana into, they were probably like, we're gonna win here with this thing. A 7-6 with Menace. And it was like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sure they were super upset to lose their 6-6 with Death Touch and Menace. I did think about stealing it a turn earlier, but they were pumping so much mana into it as if they had nothing else better to do with their turns that I was just like, you know what, let me let them. And it kind of paid off. Is it wise to do that? I don't know. We can keep this. We got a turn 2. We got a turn 2 Leering Onlooker. Tunnel Tipster. Hi, Tipsy. All right, so Leering Onlooker. We want to get on the board because I don't want to get smacked. For 1. Okay. What? 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 Oh, because they want the evidence. Okay. Sure. I think here's a good turn to I'm just so confused. What? I want to play the Leering Onlooker. I'm just so flabbergasted that happened. I can't play the Projector Inspector yet. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to play the Thoroughfare. Tap the white source. No attack. What? I'm so confused. I'm the most confused I've ever been. What was that? If they would have done that... Oh my god. We need 1 red source and we have it with Public Thoroughfare. Our opponent is probably not playing removal of that nature. I think I'm going to play the Projector Inspector and we're going to loot and see if we can hit like another black source. Take action. I will pitch a red source here because we have a red source with Public Thoroughfare. Next, I will attack with the Leering Onlooker. I'm just so confused as to why they did that. And I will play a blue source. And in my turn, in defense mode. Next turn we can play Leering Onlooker and Fairy Snoop face down, or Rakish Scoundrel face down. We do want to hit more lands. Yep, no blocks. This is a scam. They could have that giant growth spell. Oh, it's Gadget Tech. All right. Hi, Gadget Tech. All right, so we're not attacking with the Leering. Oh, we could attack with our Leering Onlooker. Playland. I think we attack with both of these two. They might still have giant growth as a spell. I keep calling it giant growth. I forget what it's called. It's +3/+3 and trample. Yep. They have it. They're going to use it here. I don't mind that, actually. Oh, get a leg up. Okay. Again, don't mind that. Leering Onlooker. And I think we Gadget Tech here. Although there's a higher upside for putting this one face down. This guy's. Yeah. And we still have this in the yard. So if we can draw a land and play it and just attack with this stupid thing. They're going to tap down our Leering Onlooker to get in for 1. Sure. That's a strange play there. That's all I can say. Yup. What is this, a 3/2? No blocks. Yep. Sure. Greenbelt Radical. All right. There's a land. Next, attack these two. Please block it. I listen, it feeds your thing. Yeah, okay. I kill the Greenbelt Radical? Definitely kill the Greenbelt Radical. It does take me off a turn, but opponent did not play a land for like 2 turns. So we're kind of ahead on that. And I will block what's it called? Oh wait, we can't now. Okay. So they're just gonna continue to be aggressive here. Okay. Sure. They're gonna continue to be aggressive. This is only 4. Like, I'm not too worried about it. Surveils. Okay. No surveil. Interesting. Yep. Hmm? Yes. Okay. Face down card? No face down card. We can pop this. I think the correct thing to do is play this. Right. Get the Gorehound going. Get the Gorehound going. And then I think we... Oh, wait, no. 1, 2, 3. Face down. In defense mode. Yep. And Bubble Smugs is a fine draw here. Next. No reason to attack here. End turn. Oh, you know, I guess I could have dug more with Bubble Smuggler. Or not with Bubble Smuggler, just put the Bubble Smuggler in the yard to dig. Especially because we want to go looking for our bombs. Although our opponent hasn't really used any removal, right? They used Get a Leg Up and Greenbelt Radical. So pass, we'll put this in front of that. Put the 2 of them in front of it. If they have the giant growth, they have to use it. All right, so pass to damage. Sure. Killer Among Us. Ooh. Yes, good. Resolve. Big board. Turn this face up. Get another flyer. Yeah, we're going to actually surveil that away. What I would like is a removal spell. We're going to play this face down. As a squeeze. Okay. Whatever this is. Toxin analysis is actually not terrible. I wouldn't mind having that in my hand. No reason for me to attack here. Opponent's going to tap something down. I think the correct thing to tap down is actually the Thopter. Okay. Sure. No attacks. End turn. I wasn't going to attack with the Technician. Okay. Sure. Path. That in front of that. This in front of that. This in front of... this. This in front of... this. One of these is clearly the Killer Among Us, and that's fine. Yep. Okay, so they got a Thopter. It's fine. What's this do again? Okay. Faith Light becomes a 2/2. Sure. Take this. Yeah. Hexproof until end of turn. And we're gonna Toxin Analysis that thing so it's got Death Touch. That kind of went well for us, actually. Sure. That's a 2/2. I think we just face down this. Right? Yeah, let's face down that. Hold on. Face down as a disguise. And next. No attacks. End turn. Let's try to make this match go longer, actually. They can tap our stuff down, but we can just double block this stupid thing. I don't know if they have another combat trick. If they tap it down with the Fairy Snoop, that's fine with me. Yep. Resolve. It means that they have one less attacker, but I do feel like I should double block it. Or, yeah. Bother. Okay. So they got 3 flyers? Sure. And they surveil that away. Pass. I'm gonna actually get that going. Sure. I'm gonna face down this thing. Hold on. Blue, white, black. Face down with Disqueeze. Next. No real reason to attack here. Let's send that in. If they want to block, they can block. I do want to pressure them a little bit. We have a lot of air blockers. We have a bunch of things on the ground. If they swing in with these things, yeah. Pass. Right? Does that work? Yeah, sure. Yep. They're like looking for something. They have some action, maybe. I don't know. These are trading. +3/+0 and trample. Sure. I'll turn this face up. Make a flyer. Activate this. What could I have in here that's... Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. I don't know if that's good enough. Next. Send this in. End turn. I'm going to crack this for a land, hopefully smooth out our draws. We have a bigger board, and I don't think there's a board wipe in red, on green or blue. So I think that we don't have to worry about that. They might have removal. Yep. Crack this for a, I don't know. There's only blue and black sources. We have 3 blues, so let's get a black. Oh, we have a black in our hand. All right. That's not great. They might tap down our gadget tech. Sure. Buys them a turn. I guess we just attack with that. One attacker. Dunk. End turn. We still want to move the game forward a little bit. Now that we're evens, they're definitely behind. Okay. Vanifar puts them kind of ahead, which is very bad for us. Okay. All right. Another land is not great. No attacks here. End turn. We have top decked how many lands in a row, guys? 4 at the very least, because I played the escape tunnel while we had a land. Okay. They're gonna tap down that one, sure. Permanent's cloaked. How does this work? 1/1 counter on each colorless creature or cloak a card from your hand. Yep. Sure. Oh my god. Next. No attacks. End turn. How many fucking lands is that? Just want to know. Just want to know. There's 2 more lands left in the deck. There are 2 lands left in the deck. Just so everybody's aware. There's 2 lands left. There's 2 in the graveyard, and there's 4 in my hand. This becomes a more free attack if they... Well, oh, they can't tap down anything now with their forensic researcher. Okay. And if this is like a huge thing, I guess that sucks. Okay. It's probably a land. Yeah. Had a feeling. I had a feeling. Woo! All right. So, what are the chances they have what's it called? That counter spell. Oh, pretty high. Considering the pause here. And I'm talking about unstable mutation. I'm not talking about the other one. Okay. They might have bounce a creature. No attacks. Here you go. I just want to go to my end step. Can I draw 2? Thank you. There's barrel. Barrels. He's barrels of fun. The deck could be playing, what's that stupid thing? Yep. Riftburst Hellion. In which case, I don't know if I want to attack with Rakdos. I think we have to attack with Rakdos. We can't just, oh, We can attack with Rakdos definitely now. Play this. Next. Darn it! All right, we got there. Maybe they heard me say, "Oh, we could attack with Rakdos now," even though I'm not streaming. Skip, because you know, unauthorized exit means if this turns into a Rift Burst. Oh, it was a Buried in the Garden. Why are they playing Buried in the Garden? They haven't played a single white source, right? And this only taps for green. That's strange. Okay, we're done. Leave match. Okay, this is keepable. This is very keepable. Actually, turn 2 Bubble Smuggler, turn 3 Etrata. Yeah, we can keep this. And if they don't block the Etrata, we just start to really, really go up on cards on them. Even betterer? Oof, oof. No turn 2 play. Okay. Opponent might have something in their hand. They might have, not on my watch. Gadget Tech into the yard. We already have a turn 3. Although Gadget Tech is a better turn 3. Or not turn 3. It's a better thing for us to flip over. But I don't want it right now. Assemble the players. Sure. I'm actually going to play Etrata here. Fairy Snoop. Don't really need that right now. If opponent leaves up a white and another mana, I'm not going to attack with Etrata. Buried in the Garden. Okay, that's fine. Sure. That makes the most sense. An attack with both of these. I'm going to play our Projector Inspector. I'm going to loot. Take a card. Okay, we'll pitch the black source because we have enough black sources. We'll play a red source and pass. Next turn, if they play an X4, we can just kill it with Slice from the Shadows. Okay. Exile target. You should exile that enchantment. You should exile this enchantment right here. This Assemble the Players, I haven't seen anyone make any good use out of it. I've heard really, like, not the best things about it. Excuse me? What do you want, Furball? I don't think it's wise to... Okay. Well, there goes Projector Inspector. I don't think it's wise for me to deal with that. So I'm just going to... Let's see. Play a land. Next. We'll just attack here. If they block and then have a combat trick, I could Slice from the Shadows. Opponent's like, this Assemble the Players is doing absolutely nothing. Yes. What do you want, Furball? My cat's here, but she was a bad girl earlier. And if they want to trade, we can trade. I don't actually mind. Oh, here it comes. Autopay. They don't get the clue, and they get hit. What do you want, Furball? She was a bad girl today. She's just like, I just want snoogles. All right. Opponent is... I'm just going to hit him. Gong, gong. Play a land. Play a creature. If they have board wipe, like... I don't want that. Face down. Just play out a bunch of creatures. In the yard. Like, we can't play Ezram if we get him. Okay. Okay. Yep. Perimeter Enforcer, pretty good. That might get them back in if they could. 1, 2, 3. Yep. What does this guy do again? Due diligence. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna play that out. Next, attack. Attack. It's got Menace, or not Menace, Vigilance, sorry. I do kind of want them to block, because then we can flip this over and then kill that and kill them. They're like, why didn't the Bubble Smuggler attack? Because he's a 2/1. Sometimes I don't understand my opponents. Why is only your face down creature attacking? I'm going to turn it face up so that we could apply some more pressure. Land. If their next card is a power 2 or less creature, that's great. Right? Yeah. They get 3 here. No blocks. Yep. I have so much removal in this deck, it's absolutely insane. So I'm like not super worried about not drawing removal. We still have like what? And an unauthorized exit would be nice. Extract Confession. There's let's see. Coerce to Kill. Oh, imagine stealing that thing. As well as Long Goodbye. And I guess that's it, right? Ooh, there's another slice. Can't wait for that. Opponent is playing blue. So we have to be aware of that. Bonk. Okay. What's this hit? Each with the greatest power. Perfect. This is your own fault, sir. 6, right? Opponent's like, do I block or go to 1? I can't imagine what it could be. We have a lot of evasion here between the Gorehound having Menace, the Onlooker having Flight, right? All we need is some really good top decks. The worst top deck right now would be Ezram, solely because, like, it just doesn't do anything, right? Like, we can't cast it. I put the Escape Tunnel into the yard. I haven't put a single... Yeah, good game. Good game. I haven't put a single Plains in the yard because I'm not going to do that. That's crazy. I know, Furball. You're sorry. All right. Stop being a butthead then. She tried to bite my face earlier again. This cat's a problem. Okay. 5-0. This is the longest I've gone undefeated. I'm going to say that. Now that I said that, the next one I'm going to lose. Can you imagine? At first, at the beginning of this format, I'm covered in scratches from her too. At the beginning of this format, you're a bad girl, you know that? At the beginning of this format, I was like, fixing is going to be so bad. There's no guild gates. And now it's just like, whatever. Off-color splash? Sure. Play Ezram. We're only kind of playing blue, but Ezram? Sure. Get in. Get in, stupid. Oh my god. Did I also take a satchel? Maybe I should throw that in there as well. If you saw the last video, you may be aware that the satchel was one of the things that might have been my undoing, but what are you gonna do? Lots of things. Let's see, what do we have here? Onlooker. We can play the 2 of them. We have a disguise, and we have 2, 2, 3, and 4, and we have a removal spell. I think this is keepable. And we're going second, so that's pretty good too. What's funny is when you're playing a control deck, you want to have more cards in hand, and access to more cards. So this is not a mulligan. We can keep this. Yep. And a Bubble Smugs. Keep you in the back. Keep you in the back. Opponent. All right. They can counter this, and we still get to use it later. Yeah. I would like to draw a land, though. That was 2 draws, I believe, without a land. Gravestone Strider, cool. Come on, game. Cold case. Is it time for a cold case? Ha! All right, so what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think highest upside is disguise this one. No attacks. It looks like our opponent is doing the... Yeah, I'm not blocking that. No blocks right now. I might block it later when I have access to more main. Ooh. Stashed Skellington. Okay. All right. They're dumping their hand. That's not a land. What do I want to do here? I guess I could just flip this up. I don't think that's good enough. We can kill nothing, actually. Let me just Basilica Stalker face down. Again, all action, but no lands. No attacks here. Yep. Do I even want to block that? I don't really want to block that, because, like, they also could just have Combat Trick, and that would really suck, right? Actually, you know what? Sure. Then they could get whatever off this thing. All right, end turn. Ah, thank you. Thank you, game. Okay, so they could have Counterspell. That would be bad. What is this again? Oh, okay. If I attack with that, I can't really do much of anything else. Let's attack with it anyway. Sure. Play that. Get that. Collect evidence for you. Make a Thopter. Okay. I think I will block it this time. Because we do want to go to the late game, so I need to keep, like, playing things out and, like, drawing cards. Okay, they're gonna get whatever their bomb is. Sure. What do you want, Furball, you bad girl? They have 2 Gravestone Striders, too, so this could be a splash for literally anything. They could play Krenko right now, or, oh god, Tristani out of nowhere. Actually, not Tristani. Okay. Now they can play a Tristani. All right, so there's a long goodbye, and I think I think this is a good time to throw this at them and this, and I think we have to long goodbye one of these creatures. They have access to 2 mana. Okay. All right, so done. Gonna face up this guy. Gonna get a token. We're gonna long goodbye the other one. Can't be countered. If they have Faithlight, that'd be great, but... There we go. Tying it up. Sure. That makes the most sense. I'm gonna block that with this this Thopter. I feel like I should slice it. They have access to, like, way more mana, and this is, like, getting to be a problem, but you know, Ezreal is just literally uncastable right now. Coerce to kill. Oh, don't coerce him. Come on. Okay. Put this in front of that. 1 blocker. Yep. Cool. They coerced my 3/3. No. I do need to play that, which makes it real hard to also slice from the shadows here. But I think I have to slice this thing for 3. I guess the other thing I could do is play this and then play the Smuggler face down. 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. Can't be countered. So they get a clue. Next. And then I attack with this. Gong. And end turn. I can't play that land. It's real bad here. Yep. They get a clue, they play the clue. Okay. Like, I don't like having to do it that way either, but you know. Do I block my surveillance monitor with my leering onlooker here? I think this is a bad turn to do it. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. We're dead. We're dead to that. We're definitely dead. We're triple dead. We're quadruple dead. God damn, that's real good. Look at this. I'm gonna give them the nice. Oh man, look at that army. Look at that army. That's so good. That is so good. Oh man, we were dead to doppelgang this whole game. Yeah, I'm a block like this. One blocker. A gong gong. Yep. That was good. That was good. I could play this. I can't play the Ezram. I could play the Thoroughfare, tap that down. That'd be bad. This is like 8 plus. Yeah, that was just very, very good. So good game. I'm just gonna do that. Decline. Concede. That was amazing. Holy crapola. Jeez. It was just like oh my god. That was insane. Doppelgang for that much just gave them a fleet of Thopters. Just like, you know what? Cool. We're going first. Uh-oh. All right. This I think we actually Thoroughfare here. Ooh, they got a Gorehound. All right, so pass my turn. Yeah, let's Thoroughfare here. Tap this. And then turn 3, I believe we'll play the Gadget Technician face down. What the? Oh, you? One of your creature die. Okay, I think we have to kill the Homicide Investigator. Okay. Just like that's more than enough to deal with. I don't want to deal with that anymore. Opponent's like, what do I do now? Ooh, a smuggler's copter. Okay, that's kind of fun. Let's see. This is a good time to use Long Goodbye, isn't it? I think so. That'll help them loot. If I cast this, I could still cast Long Goodbye. Let's do that. And they are stuck on mana. I'm gonna Long Goodbye that stupid chopper. Guess it's on its way. Yep. Opponent's like, I am too far behind. Gotta land. Thinking cap. Hey. All right. Let's see. This. There. Opponent's hand is all action. That's all I can assume. If they attack with this, we flip this over and have 2 blockers, and then we eat it. Hopefully, they don't have any fun tricks. I don't think there's any tricks in Blue Black. There's toxin analysis and Faithlight. Okay. We're making a 1/1, and we're gonna double block. If you kill it, sure. I guess we're just gonna be hitting. Okay, cool. That's their turn then. Yep. Let's see. Play this. You know what? Face up. Gung gung. Just all aggro. All aggro. They could attack us. They could put the thinking cap on this stupid thing. Ooh, Crime Stopper Sprite. Okay. Okay. Did they collect evidence? They did. Okay. Surveil one unless you control... Okay. Oh, no, yeah. They're surveilling. Yup. What is this? Burden of proof. Sure. 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 My turn. Okay. Next. I'll attack. Block. Come on, block. Come on, block. It's not a trap at all. This isn't a trap at all, I swear. Alright, so face down this thing. End turn. Okay. Pass. Sure. Pass. Pass. Dong dong. Cold case cracker. Alright. My turn. Next, I'll attack. Please block. I don't know if it was wise to attack with everything. Maybe I should have left the Thopter back or the Leering Onlooker back. They could equip this with... Okay, sure. Damn. Cool. And yeah. Dong, 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 dong. Resolve? I'm gonna crack this now. Maybe we'll get something else to play here. Ooh, Leering Onlooker. Now, a board wipe here would be kind of bad, right? Because then they could, if they have a board wipe in black, it's the one that exiles cards from the graveyard. So they'd exile my Leering Onlookers, and I wouldn't be able to rebuild from there. Oh, Masacre-chan. Okay. Uh-huh. So these creatures deal damage in the form of Wither. She's got Menache. I'm not going to play that, actually. Next. No attacks. End turn. Alright, creatures you control have Wither. They deal damage in the form of -1/-1 counters. So Indestructible doesn't matter here. Sure. So they do get to draw a card off of this. Mistway Spy. Not even going to like face down it. Massacre Girl's pretty bad for us. Yep. Pass. We'll double block here. Turn this face up. Make that indestructible. So that's dead. They draw a card, sure. Course to Kill would have been great there. Imagine stealing their Massacre Girl. Alright, so I guess we just send these out, right? Or send these two out at the very least. And I think we hold up Leering Onlooker activation. That was kind of a huge blowout. I'm glad that we had Rakish Scoundrel there. Just going like, oh, you're gonna murder? Nah. No. Silly, actually. Now there's no good blocks here, because if they block it with an X1, I just kill your... Okay. That kills that, that kills that. So I guess I throw damage at their face? End turn. Okay. Fairy Snoop, sure. If I really need to, I could just steal that. Okay. Sure. Fester Leech. Pass. Okay. Rakdos is real good here too. End turn. If they have a Mind Rot effect, that's bad. If they have the Unscrupulous Agent, I could pitch the island. Now they're looking for removal. They can take their equipment back. They could just equip it onto the Fester Leech. Yep, good game. There was some really good plays there. One was I stole their only blocker. The other was view battlefield. This stupid thing, which I don't respect it very much because of the disguise cost being 6. But giving something indestructible out of freaking nowhere is actually kind of amazing. As you saw there. Leave match. This seems fine. Removal spell, 3-drop. I think we're okay here. I would love to have had an Undercity Sewers. Etrada's also pretty good. 2-drop? Sure. That was the hand check. They didn't have a counter spell. They will likely play a 3-drop rather. Okay. Play this. I think I'm going to play the Shady Informant first. Because if they have removal, they're going to cast it on Etrada now. Opponent's like, do I block this? Opponent's thinking about it too. You could see. Gong. Actually, you know what? 1, 2. Get rid of that now. What was it? Concealed weapon. Okay. So they're playing red too, is what I'm gathering from here. Alright. Alright. Next turn we can Shady Informant. Concealed weapon of all things. Okay. Attacking? Question mark? Opponent's big think here. Yep. Sure. Alright, Shady Informant is the one that we can flip up if we need to. End turn. What do you want, bad girl? Okay, they're up to 6. Living Conundrum. Alright. My turn. Alright. Next, I'll attack. I do want them to block. Yeah, block bubs. Block bubs. You just eat them, it's free. It's free. It's free. Oh, it's so free. It's free. Gong gong. And then I think we cast a Rakish Scoundrel. I think opponent might be stuck on black sources. Yep. Crime Stopper Sprite. They're going to have to pay for something. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Play the Gorehound. Next. I'm going to actually attack with this. Summer Stop. And let's see. Face this down. And can't pitch that, actually. Summer Behave. Deduce. Deduce. I would have liked to deduce. There's the red source. Alright. That probably unlocked a few things in their hand. Detective Satchel. Okay. Cool. Yup. Hmm. I'll attack. I don't think they want to block the Gorehound because then they have to put both creatures in front of it. Sure. What does this do? Okay. And then we could flip that up and then do another 4, and then these 2 die and those 2 die. And I think I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah. Just clears the board, essentially. Bullrack Clan Basher. Okay. Well. Oh, now they could have flipped it up. Okay. Criminalist. Criminalist. Okay. Yes. Get that big baby. I would love for you to get that big old chunky. Big chunky lass. 2 to you. Okay. They get that. Crack another clue. Cool. Need a land. I need a land. Damn. Okay. Play this. Draw a card. Unauthorized exit. I have to pitch the Ezram. I'm so far off casting it. No attacks here. I might have to bounce this token or a token. Okay, Forensic Gadgeteer. Drone Smith. I might need your Drone Smith opponent. No, I think I need to steal the Crime Novelist because that makes it a 4/4 with Death Touch. Yep. Can't block that. I will block that with this, and I can't do anything about those other 2. Gong, gong, gong. Yep. Yep. It's a 5/5. Please land. That's all I could say is please land. Oh, thank you. Course to kill. Grab that. No attacks right now. I showed you my Ezram. Please respond. Okay. Yep. Concealed weapon's pretty good here. Concealed weapon's pretty good. This makes them another token. I'm just going to throw the Crime Novelist at them, by the way. And depending on how they block, I'm going to bounce things with the unauthorized exit. Ah, that's sad. That gives me a sag. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. I think I have to... Oh, all right. So I can't block those. Yep. I think next turn I have to play Etrata. And then leave up exit. Okay. Play this. Play Etrata. No attacks. End turn. And then, regardless of what they do, I'm going to have to bounce something. Yep. Resolve. Pass. Okay. I'm going to bounce this thing. Exit tunnel to the yard. Yep. Sure. They're basically sacrificing their forensic gadgeteer. This is an engine though. This whole thing with the detective satchel and the hairy drone smith. Like I really need some interaction, I guess, is my issue here. I can't really attack into the forensic gadgeteer because they'll block. So here's where we go. This. And I'm gonna draw a card here. Cool. And go next. And no attacks right now. End turn. They could still throw these things at me. The correct thing to block is actually the one that's about to be sacrificed to the hairy drone smith, right? Because sacrificing makes them grow a bigger board. Why are you, yeah, I was about to say, why are you not attacking with that? And it sucks, but we got to do it this way. Because now they don't get a sacrifice trigger. Okay. That's not helping. They have something in their hand. Sending in the Etrata. If they double block it, I'm like kind of screwed. I definitely kill the drone smith. Yep. Okay. Galvanus. Okay. Yeah, this game's out of my hands. Oh, it's so close, and we just keep top decking garbage. It's okay, guys. Convenient target, can't block that anymore. So yeah, good game. I'll concede here. Damn. After a while of not drawing lands, we started to draw a fair amount of lands, actually. Leaf match. That was not great. The end of that wasn't great. I liked our last loss better. All right, this is where it normally goes, 6-2. This is the last match, ladies and gentlemen. Cat's sleeping now. Bad girl. She knows she's the bad girl too. I just said bad girl, her ear perked up like oh god. All right. It's the last match for today, then I'll start editing down these videos. Escape tunnel. Let's actually play the Gorehound. We can escape tunnel next turn. Grab a blue source. There's a tracker. Okay. No attacks here. End turn. I think we block this and use toxin analysis. Because this is going to give me a clue token. Mm-hmm. We're going to get a blue source here. Face down card. Yep. Blue source. Okay. Public thoroughfare. Oh, we can... Yeah, okay. So we'll play this. Play this face down. Oh, you know, I probably should have played Rakish Scoundrel and put that in front of that. Whatever. Frantic Scapegoat. Okay, so that gets in for free, unfortunately. We'll attack with the Scapegoat at the very least. Yep. Okay. Makes sense. I was about to say, like, come on. Come on, do it. What are you waiting for? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Thoroughfare. We tap an artifact. We face down this guy. And then we... Do we send it to... No attacks. We're trying to outvalue our opponent, so... We actually want one of these to die. Opponent is Mardu? Okay. If they give that, yeah, I can't do anything about that now. But they likely attack with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3? Yeah. Alright. So, who do I want less? I guess we put the... this is real hard, actually. We put the Rakish Scoundrel in front of one of these. This is 8 damage, though, otherwise. And it's going to be 4? I need a way to kill that. Okay. I think we play the Etrata. And then we leave up the clue next end turn. We can't protect her, so if she dies, she dies. This thing just attacks us. We can't block it. Next turn, it's Surveillance Monitor. Well, first we attack with Etrata, I think. Yep. It's time to dig for an answer. If we get the Ezram, we could just play it, which would be cool. Market Watch Phantom, sure. Pass. I can't block it. So pass, pass. Crack a clue. Yep, there's a long goodbye and a leering onlooker. Sure. All right. I think we just play this. What is it? Collect evidence 4. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll play this. That way we have enough power to actually kill the meddling youths. If they have a combat trick, they have a combat trick. Novice Inspector. Maybe we just double block this in the air. Okay. They're looking for an answer. They need to deal with that Etrata. Opponent's like, do I have any good attacks here? Person of interest. Okay. All right. So play this. Attack with this. They can only block with 1, 2, 3, and we get to do the blowout thing here. Yeah. Okay. Sure. That makes a clue for them. And cracking it immediately, because they're looking for that removal spell. They get to kill those two if they want to. Yep. Wisp Drinker Vampire? Sure. It's a land. All right. Ooh, extract a confession. I get a card. I could turn it face up for 4. And I can extract a confession. Greatest power, A. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. Maybe it's not time for that. End turn. I think we would extract next turn or on their turn. Yep. Yes. Okay. Cloak. Oh, it doesn't count as an ETB. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it this way. And if they have combat trick, that sure does suck. Okay. They gain a little bit of life here. Let's make some tokens actually. And I'm actually gonna have that I'm gonna actually extract that for 6, right? 6, submit. Yep. Then we all attack. Cloak the next card on their library. Innocent bystander. No disguise. Face up. Flop it on the table. Thank you, Etrata, by the way. Continuing to exist has been the best thing you've ever done for me. I don't know what they could have in their hand. It could be a combat trick, right? Let's see. What do you do again? Okay, next. 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix. Okay. If that's the worst thing that could happen to me, I think we got like 4 cards from them out of it. So that's like kind of good. Next. My turn. All right, so next. There's no reason to flip over the face down card either, which is kind of funny. Like, it's worse on its other side. We're kind of ahead, but no reason to get cocky here. Play another Leering Onlooker and play land. End turn. If that's a removal spell, that does kind of suck, but maybe I should only attack with one of the bats, actually. Like, it's not over yet, but we're both in top deck mode. Oh, sorry. My turn. Next. Like, I keep offering them that trade, but, you know, it does cost them their board. They could have a board wipe, which would suck. Like, it would be absolutely atrocious if they had a board wipe. And they're probably hoping to draw it too, even though the Leering Onlooker gives me a lot of additional action. Okay. Sure. They're both dead. And this is 2 to the face. End turn. If they play Unscrupulous Agent, I pitch my Swamp, and that's not terrible. If this is anything... Okay, my turn. Next. I think we just attack with everything. If this is not on my watch, I could just bounce something to my hand. End turn. And if they play a creature, I could just bounce it to their hand. Good game! Hey, we out-tempoed the aggro the aggro Boros deck. I bet they had Rakdos also, right? How far down were we into our deck? 18 cards left. I wonder what the rest of it looks like. Like, they don't show you, right? Which is kind of like, come on, let me see what the rest of the cards look like. In paper and in Magic the Gathering Online, you can just keep flipping cards and going like, oh, I was going to draw this. Oh, I was going to draw this. Sure, it leads to that whole like, all I needed was one more turn type mentality, but also, yeah, we beat out Rakdos aggro. They had a Lightning Helix. They had a Meddling Youths. They had 2 Crowd Control Wardens. Oh, that's what we traded for earlier. The Vengeful Tracker we got rid of early too. That was kind of important. And that was actually risky too. To assume that they wouldn't have an answer to the toxin analysis, but we had to get rid of that thing solely because the toxin analysis then gets us a clue token, which would have dealt us 2 damage. All right, done. Hey, leave match. This is my first 7-2 in a while. My first trophy in a while. So that was awesome. Looking back at the deck, ooh, what did we get? Temporary lockdown. Looking back at the deck, it was literally every stupid bomb, just put it in. Who cares? Who cares? We'll draw into it later. Ezram, sure. Rakdos, yes. Etrata, whatever. And I guess that's all you need. Bombs and, very good removal, like Slice from the Shadows, which can't be countered, and Long Goodbye, which can't be countered, and Extract a Confession, which, wow. This card's way better than it looks. So is Rakdos. so is Coerce to Kill was amazing. There were so many games where Coerce to Kill was just like, oh no, you made that creature real big. I'm gonna borrow it for the rest of the game. You could just feel your opponent sneering across the internet. If you're watching on the YouTube, which you probably are because this is the only place that this is getting uploaded to, please like, share, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this, please come over to twitch.tv/ Dick Record, where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafts, and Magic Gathering content, and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, thank you for joining us today. You have a lovely rest of your day. I'm going to say the rest of your day. I don't know if it's night over there or not. Take care. And let's claim that. Woo! That feels good. That feels good. That feels good. All right.